everyone. Here's Mahsa from coinIX. coinIX is a blockchain investment firm based in Hamburg, and here we are in EthCC in Cannes, the largest Ethereum Community Conference. And I have the privilege of interviewing Gauthier from ZyFAI. So Gauthier, first of all, tell me, what do you think about the whole conference? What is the vibe?
I would say it's really amazing. I've been to EthCC events for the last 6 years. So I've been to Paris, Brussels,
wow,
and now Cannes, right? And it's amazing because there's not a lot of people, but the quality is very good, and it's good to be in Cannes. It's warm. Everybody's feeling good, and feels like they're on vacation, but they're actually also working and networking. So. No, I love it. It's amazing.
Indeed, it is. It's really lovely. So before we jump into your project, tell me more about you. What is your story? How did you end up in the blockchain industry?
Yeah, for sure. So I was studying back in the days communication marketing, and discovered Bitcoin, and then actually spent most of my years studying Bitcoin, but also marketing, but mostly being in the crypto space, and then discovering the tech. I was really inspired by Andrea Antonopoulos. Which wrote a lot of books about Bitcoin, did a lot of conferences and speeches. So I got down the rabbit hole, and then when I finished my studies, I became an influencer, talking about doing crypto classes and being very active in the. So I live in Switzerland, and being very active in the Swiss crypto community. So being a member of the Crypto Value Association, other blockchain student associations, and then at some point, I was doing all these things around the community. So doing videos, helping startups grow in the Web2, Web3 space, doing websites, applications, and then at some point, I wanted to create my own projects, and this is where the company was born in 2021 with the focus of simplifying DeFi for retail users. And so we came up with a lot of ideas, different concepts, and since like 6 months we've built ZyFAI, and it's going really well.
Perfect. And do you remember when was the first moment that the idea of ZyFAI came into your mind? Was there an aha moment that you thought, okay, this is what I want to do?
Look, it's funny because before this, we were doing account abstraction tooling for projects on ZK Sync, and at some point I was hesitant to do this and to basically like find a way to optimize yields in DeFi, because I thought that was one of the most interesting use case. Eventually, there's like trading tokens, perps, you name it, but I was finding the fact of generating yield really like promising. It's like there's interconnectivity between multiple players, and the yield goes from like a protocol and to another user to basically to peer-to-peer in some way. So I thought the value was really connecting well. So I wanted to build something like that, I would say a year and a half ago, and then we decided to actually do more like an infra tooling project, and then that went well, but then like I saw the evolution of agents and AI and account abstraction, and then this is where the idea of us like came to improve the treasury we had, the company treasury, to basically handle the treasury and generate yield for us automatically. And this is where like we had the idea like, okay, we need to build something for us, and then we're like, okay, this actually could be a product that anyone could also use. So
nice.
That's how it came to be.
Yeah, it might be not so easy for everyone to understand what you're working on. If you want to explain it in an easy way, so that, for example, your grandmother understands it, how would you say that?
Yeah, definitely. So ZyFAI basically manages your capital to provide more efficient yields, basically like generating interest on your assets, and we do so by creating an account that you own. So you basically create like a bank account, your own bank account, and what you're doing is you're giving us you're giving an agent rights to do specific actions and to basically enable you to get the best interest, the best yields at all times. So it's basically a place where you can deposit your money, and we have an agent that just knows where to deposit your funds and rebalance when the interest is higher in another place. Basically, it lets you generate money while you sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, to try to simplify it. That's the best way to say it.
And if you want to get a little deeper into the problem that ZyFAI is addressing, what would that be?
So in the DeFi space today, you have a lot of vaults, and I consider vaults especially for like on-chain capital allocation for generating yield, like hedge funds. It's the same thing, but the way we approach this on our side is more like you can see us as for example, separate and managed account in traditional finance. So that means like you have a lot of ways that you can open a bank account, open an account on any like bank or platform, and then you can have someone manage those funds for you to like generate yield or manage your stocks and this is what basically we are providing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there anyone else in the market who's doing exactly what you're doing? Do you have any competitors?
So it's very nascent because most of the way on-chain capital allocation is working today is mainly through vaults, and with account abstraction, with session keys and curators and agents, you are able to provide something which is more efficient. So we've seen we're seeing actually some solutions, especially around agents, but it's very nascent. We're very early at this stage.
Okay. Yeah. And is there anything else you want to share about your project? Any partnerships, advancements, news?
Yeah, definitely. So we reached a million TVL, where we moved almost 30 million of capital, because it's not really TVL, but I would say it's more like asset under management. And we've moved a lot of these funds to basically improve the yield. So that's the important metric. And we've onboarded a lot of small users who deposited between like $100 to $50K. So it's very promising. We've seen a lot of traction from the community, asking us questions, giving us feedback. So it's really exciting. I've been building this over the last 6 months.
Nice, congratulations. Thank
you.
And one more general question. You know, there are so many people out there who are not ready for new technologies, and they don't want to invest in the blockchain industry. What is your message to these people?
Yeah, I mean, it's our job as an industry to really I think we need to change the wording. What people want is to fulfill the needs. That's all they want, and we need to be able to do that and to provide the simplest solution, something that people feel secure, something that people can trust. This is basically what we're also working on, and the whole industry needs to work on it. And I think it's coming at a good time. Regulation, adoption, and good UX is what makes things work and accessible to everyone.
Yeah, right. So thank you for all the details that you shared. It was a great interview.
Yes.
And we wish all the best for your project.
Thank you very much for having me.